So it's about to be nighttime, and as you can hear, there are a lot of fireworks and things going on. Well, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but there are a lot of fireworks and things going on around me. And oops, as I'm uploading this, or as I'm recording this, I'm uploading the Cooper broadcast about 4th of July because I just feel such in his predicament right now, and I feel the same exact thing that he's feeling is what he is saying in this broadcast, and I'm about to upload in the description box. It says, "I wonder if Alex Jones is doing a broadcast like this right now." I doubt he is. Now, I don't have any problem with anybody celebrating 4th of July. It hurts me when people don't. If people were to put this much energy that they're doing, like right now, shooting off all their fireworks into uh, putting their politicians in check, and getting online and giving people, getting the word out about what is really going on behind the scenes of all of these things, and including holidays like Memorial Day and everything. It's kind of hard to explain. If people just would if they were to put that much energy into looking forward to things like the 4th and just wait until it gets nighttime and shooting off the fireworks. Some of them couldn't even wait. They were doing it during the day and all this other stuff. But if I and they have their children, which is, I'm not picking on anybody. I'm just saying, like, my child will know he won't be celebrating 4th of July, or she, if I ever have any children. They won't be celebrating 4th of July unless they know what it's actually about before they start celebrating. Just like they probably won't ever celebrate Christmas, but if they do, they'll know the truth. And it's not one of those, oh, give them hope, let them be kids and so on, so on, so. It's not, don't have anything to do with that. It has something to do with all of these things being used to dumb people down and make people believe silly stuff when you can just tell them the truth, when you know they're going to figure it out anyway. You know? Plus, there's a lot of symbolism behind a lot of these holidays, and a lot of these holidays are pagan holidays anyway. But let's not go there. Or even though it's funny because a lot of Christians celebrate pagan holidays, uh, in their own Bible, preaches against that and tells them you're not supposed to do that. Um, but yeah, so I want you guys to listen to this broadcast Cooper did. I think it was in 90 something. I don't remember. I got the date on there. Um, and I want you to listen to him because it sounds like he's talking about what's going on right now today. Let's see if we can see some fireworks. They've been shooting them out. Can I turn the camera on? I don't want to mess it up. See some over there. I want you to see through the woods. I live off the grid. I'm gonna start vlogging and showing you guys how I really live. There was something going on over here, or something going on over here. I could have came a little bit earlier. I should have got out a little bit earlier. They'll be popping off later too. You can hear them. You might not can see them. If I went out to the road, But just imagine. Just imagine if people had this kind of energy and this kind of enthusiasm when it came to defeating these laws that never existed and cannot exist. I just they were, put all of their energy and might into things like that instead of just waiting for. And I'm not I'm not picking on people. I used to go to every 4th of July. I used to go to the beach and tumble with my friends. We got this group. We'll go there. It was like a tradition. We went there every year, 4th of July, to just go down there and tumble. A lot of people knew us from that, and they would, crowds would build. We'd go downtown that night, and it was all, a lot of this stuff was fun. I used to look forward to it every year. But now I'm just, after I've not just grown up, because a lot of us have grown up, so that's the reason why we don't do it anymore. We're a little bit older. We all, even though we can still tumble and stuff like that, we just, I don't know. It was actually a pretty good tradition that we had. It was down at Johnny Mercer's Pier, if you ever come to Wilmington. But I can't find the drive to do something like that or care about things like that anymore, because it's just, once I found out, and once I think if any rational person finds out what these holidays are supposed to really be about, these certain holidays like it is Independence Day, like 4th of July and all this stuff, You don't have the same, it doesn't have the same, you don't wait all year. It doesn't have the same effect on you as, I love this and let's do it again next year and so and so, because it puts you in a saddened state to see that a lot of people will celebrate this and, hee haw and all this other stuff, shoot up fireworks, but they have no idea what they're celebrating at, or what they're really celebrating it for, what they're supposed to be celebrating it for. As of all of our rights disappearing, they're coming in trying to get rid of our monopoly money and turn into their currency money and all the stuff going on that we should be fighting for our independence. Nobody seems to care as much about that as they do of getting drunk, going to the beach, shooting off fireworks, and then tomorrow it's just gonna all go back to normal, and or supposed whatever, I guess you can call it normal. I don't know what you want to call it, what we live in now. I think it's a twilight zone. But then tomorrow, they're not gonna get anything out of it. That's why, man, holidays don't even affect me no more. I literally do what I do every day. You know what I did for the 4th of July? I got up, took my bike down to Walmart, talked to this girl who was down there, who I thought was smarter than, I guess. She kind of let me down today, because we usually always talk, and I started talking to her about I don't know how we got on the subject of God or something. I asked her if she believed in God, and she didn't really. I asked her if she knew about Lucifer and things like that. Then I tried to get. I said I'm not. I don't have a religion. I'm not anything judging you. I just really want to see what your answer is, because I want to know if you know something, or I want to know if you will understand these metaphors that I'm about to tell you. And she was just like acting weird about it. I guess she's one of those people who think that Lucifer is misunderstood. And I was like, well, who? Because that's what she said. I said, well, who do you think Lucifer is? And I guess she was like, I guess he could be any regular person. I said, okay, yes. So, and then we kept talking, and she said she doesn't really read the Bible or study the God, God in the Bible and stuff like that. I said, well, how much have you read? She said the first part. I said, you mean in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth? That's all you read, or whatever. And she was like, I study more of the what do you call it? Greek gods, Roman gods, and all this stuff. And I said, oh, I love Greek and Roman mythology and stuff like that. And I started asking her about who Zeus was, or did. And I was like, so, okay. I said, let me put it in more perspective for you then, since you study this, supposedly. But a lot of people, it's kind of disappointing when you think that you can engage with a conversation with somebody like this, because you think they know really what they say they do, or they study what they claim they study. But then when you can't get into an in-depth conversation with them, because they just said it because, I don't know if they have something against religion or something against the God of the Bible, but they just said it, make it seem like, let's not talk about this. So, but it kind of disappointed me, because when I went to go switch the subject to something that she claims she talked about or she knows about, she still didn't know anything. I might ask her a basic question. I said, if you were to compare Greek and Roman mythology type things with the Bible, who do you think Zeus would be the equivalent of? And the only reason why I was saying this, y'all, is because I wanted to get onto the metaphor of Prometheus, which is Lucifer, basically, in their time and whatever. And I was but she really didn't want to. So I was like, you know what? And, I mean, we're still cool, whatever. I was just like, I'll come back and talk to you later, because somebody came up, she went and ran to him. I think she was trying to avoid the conversation, but I mean, it's fine. We're still friends. But after that, here we went to, I went to Lowe's, got me some food. I have my chest camera on just because. Oh yeah, I'm starting this new thing, y'all. I'm gonna start going in to establishments, or I might. I don't know. So when I say I'm gonna do something, unless I'm saying I'm definitely gonna do it, sometimes I don't always have the energy to do it, but I have ideas of doing it. And one of them was start going into these stores and asking them how many of their employees got sick or died or whatever from the so-called virus. Because I was sitting in KFC one day, and something just randomly, because they have. The KFC where I'm at, for some reason, I think they were closed for like the first month of all this started, and then they just opened up and never closed, period. The only reason why they're closing now is what they have to, is because they're short of staff or whatever. And so I was in there with my boss the other day, we were eating lunch, and I was like, something just came on my mind. I was like, let me go ask this manager lady if she knows, or if how many of her employees got sick, and this affected them, and this, that, and the third. And I asked her, And she basically said the same thing. Nobody really got it except for somebody had to self-quarantine because their mother, father, sister, cousin, uncle, niece, nephew, blah, 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 blah had it. And they were around them. I can't even believe that you idiots actually believe that that is something. That it's not a thing. Well, I just really can't believe, because even now, y'all, we can see now that was all a bunch of bullcrap. But there are still people walking around with those things on. But let's not even go into that, because you got to be some kind of slow. Oh yeah, I was in there with my body camera in Lowe's, and somebody was like, "How much is the GoPro?" And I was like, "2 something." I don't really remember. And he said, "What's it for? You do parkour?" I was like, "How did you know that?" I do it for more than parkour. I do my audits and stuff. But that didn't pop in my head. And I was like, "How did you know that?" He said, "You just look like one of those people that." I said, "He's like, I just guess. You just look like one of those people who do that." I said, "That was a good ass guess." But yeah. So I don't know how I got on all of this. But I'm about to. The video's probably already uploaded. This video will probably it'll be, if the 4th of July video of Cooper isn't uploaded by the time I upload this one, which I doubt it, which I'm pretty sure it will be. This will be the video after it. If not, it'll be the video before it, I guess. Well, let's just put it this way. I'm uploading the Bill Cooper 4th of July episode broadcast now. It was originally titled Happy Birthday USA. I switched it to the 4th of July, but that's exactly because that's what he's talking about. That'll be either before or after this video. So, I rambled on a little bit about nothing. You're going to hear probably all around you too. Hear how loud these fireworks are? Don't you wish that these people were just as loud when all of this stuff was going down and their rights were vanishing right before their eyes? And if it wasn't for the handful of us who went out and did the work to make sure that people knew the laws and everything, we would still be in that bullshit right now. So now they're going to continue to celebrate holidays and continue to do things that are basically supposedly American because it's a designated day, and then live their other 364 days of the week. Days of the year, basically in an anti-scared American lifestyle that should not exist in America. Scared of the government. Oh yeah, speaking of that, junk, I saw Alex Jones on Joe Rogan the other day talking about what the Second Amendment was for and stuff like that. He's like, wasn't so we can go duck hunting and so and so. That's another thing he stole from Cooper, but whatever. That dude, he's just such a thief. I mean, dude, come up with some original, like, what in the world? There's so many punchlines and things that he uses and says that you know that he got it from Cooper, but then he tried to act like he didn't used to listen to Cooper like that. Apparently, he listened to him religiously because the things he's saying now are still biting off of Cooper's work. But he's a dumbass anyway, so I'm about to go.